And here he goes. Iron sharpeneth iron. You have iron files. You have wheels made iron and sharpen iron. Iron sharpeneth iron. So, there's a similitude. So a man sharpeneth the counsels of his friend. Now that's all about two men talking with each other, and if they've got the right kind of stuff, they'll sharpen the other fellow. So he'll be like them. And he sharpeneth the countenance of his friend, his looks. Our statement is birds of a feather flock together. And what it means is two guys, when they're talking to each other, part of them rubs off on the other guy. And if it's the right stuff, then his countenance goes the right way, and if not, the wrong way. And it's so fixed that it affects his face. Cain, when he got in the trouble, he got him, his face was fallen. And the Lord said, how come your face fell? Well, it's from cartooning. When you cartoon a fellow who's mad, it goes down like this. If he's smiling, it goes up like this. That's the countenance. And you take those things and show on a man's face. And two guys there are minister to each other as they minister, so they come out somewhat alike. Now, it's really observable where a man and a woman have been married, the same man or same woman, for 50 or 60 years. And they get to places where the countenance almost look the same. And the ways of doing things look the same. And many a time when a fellow had a happy marriage like that and his wife died, he died in less than a year after that. Yeah. And the reason why is part of him had kind of gone there. What part? The part that rubbed off on him onto her. And the part of her that rubbed off on him. It's like that. All right, countenance, he says, iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth his friend. The personalities come together. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. Now, if you want the doctrine on that, it's got to be there because of that fig tree. That's what's known as the fig leaf factor. And that's the first time your parents showed up with a tree, they messed up and got messed up, and they had to get fig leaves to cover themselves up with. So fig trees from that day to this have stood for self-righteousness, trying to cover yourself. And if you want to see it, you see it in Israel. The fig tree, when it begins to bloom, you know about the Lord ready to come back, because it hadn't been blooming, it hadn't been bearing fruit. It's been in blindness for 2,000 years. Christ comes up to Jerusalem, and before he goes into the thing, the disciples noticed something. They went by a fig tree, and he cursed it. And he went by that fig tree, as he went by that fig tree, he was walking off here maybe 100 yards, and he walked over to it. Now those things, see, you got to read the book to see what's going on.